Alright everyone, welcome to Street City Studio. I am Mr. John Tastic today, and we're going to do another photo shoot. It looks like a Fantastic Four photo shoot, but that's a little deceptive. That just kind of happened while I was pulling stuff out for this. I kind of wanted to do some more Hulk today. And Thing is gonna be in there. So I just kind of grabbed the Mr. Fantastic body for myself, for lack of a better joke, I guess. Get him put back together and out of the way here. Right. But the other day we did the Hulk versus Wolverine photo shoot, and in hindsight there was some missed opportunities there, right? I'd really like to do a Thing versus Hulk shoot, and there's other characters too that I was noticing, right? I'd really like maybe a Thanos, right? And more specifically, this Thanos, right? Because I have that Marvel Universe version as well. But since it's a Mark Ruffalo Hulk, why not have the Josh Brolin Thanos, right? The MCU Hulk versus the MCU Thanos. And unfortunately, it's going to be a non-MCU Thing versus an MCU Hulk, just because these are my preferred Hulk figures. I do have, for anybody that doesn't already know, I do have War Hulk, right? World War Hulk, but I don't really want to use him for this shot. He doesn't have the right look. But neither of these Hulks have the right look either, exactly. Right? Get him out of the way and pull them up, right? This is a very Professor Hulk friendly looking smart Hulk, right? With a smart looking face and the grayed hair a bit, right? And so, from the neck down, this one's pretty perfect. And this one would be perfect if it weren't for the Avengers shorts. And the lack of articulation doesn't help or hurt. But it doesn't help this situation, right? It's not going to make for the best figure. And so what I'm thinking about doing is just swapping their heads, right? And that'll give me a Savage Hulk with the ripped up jeans instead of the team shorts, right? The high-tech spandexy Avengers shorts, right? And now I got some of this sticky tack because this head is going to sit real low on this neck, I already know. Right, so, get some of this sticky tack in there. Jam him down on there. Ooh, knocking my camera around like always. Go. Right, and so, there we go. We end up with somewhere in the middle, right? An angry looking Hulk with the right shorts and the right articulation, right? Now, some people are possibly going to point out he doesn't have wrists and he doesn't have a bicep swivel. There are some lackings, but this was my best attempt so far. This is my favorite Hulk. It is a kit bash. He's got the legs from Ed Norton Hulk, right, and the head from obviously the Mark Ruffalo Hulk, and the rest of them is that Gamma Fist Hulk or whatever. But that gives us an appropriately savage Hulk, I think. What do you think? Pull him in a little closer. So that'll look pretty good to fight some of these guys, right? Now, I was thinking about sticking that Smart Hulk head back on for the Thanos fight, but maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Right? I was thinking I might also maybe squeeze in a little Juggernaut fight somewhere, right? But we'll probably keep this real simple. I just thought the desert background would work real well, right? And I had two options, basically. That one or the slightly rolling hills, right? I think I prefer the Flatlands version better for this. But I don't think there's a wrong answer exactly either. Second to put this one away. Alright. Now, let me get Thanos out the way, because we're just going to jump right into it. I had thought about using some of this kinetic sand around their feet and stuff if need be. So that's about as complicated as we're going to get today, I think. Alright. I can just knock this right out on the table here. There we go. Got us a little sandcastle. Now, I don't want to keep this on my floor, my paper floor, too long, because I don't want it to absorb any moisture, right? You don't want your paper wet. It does have kind of a damp feel to it. I don't know that it'll do anything, but I don't want to take a lot of risk either, so as soon as we're done here, I'm cleaning this right up. But I just want to spread it all around a little bit. You can break it up, that's fine. Pull them out of the way a bit so I can. I missed some. I got some left over here. There we go. Alright, now all that's left to do is pose them up a bit, right? Let's get in here and do that. I kinda, for this one, right, on that last one with Wolverine, I used Hulk kind of as a framing tool. But obviously, or if it's not obvious, for this one, I'd like him to be more visible. That's the whole point of swapping his head, right? If I don't need him more visible, I don't need any head, let alone a swapped head. Let me get down in here. Looks like I'll have to adjust this light a little bit as we go too. But I want to get this posing down before I get too far with that, because it might change depending on how I pose them here. But basically, I think we're just going to have them slugging each other, right? So, kind of get them in a classic sluggy pose, right? And then anytime you do that, right, just try and make sure their momentum looks like it's following that, right? Get the other foot, get the opposite foot out front, like he's pulling into it, right? And for him, we'll do the same as soon as I get him balanced, right? And so for him, I'm going to have to turn him a bit because he's facing the other way. I want to get him turned out. Get that foot forward. Basically the same way, right? But I'm going to put his fist a little lower, I think. No, he's taller. I'm going to have to go high with him and low with him. That's what we'll do. So he's coming in the side, and he's coming up. I'm going to turn him in. Turn that down. Yeah, well, we got something like this. Adjust them a bit. Then I'm going to play with the lighting and stuff. I have to fix this main light. I moved it to get in there. Maybe change this tone. Every time I change the tone of the light, I don't love it though. Kind of like that cold light. Yeah, I don't love that. I tend to like this cool light. So I'll zoom in here a little bit. Maybe try and hide some of the shadows over here. I can see some shadows. Where's actually hiding? Right here. And so come in and cut those shadows out just like that. Look at that. Yeah, like that. Maybe fix some of the sand in the corners here, right? Some of these spots can use more sand. But other than that, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Push it up against their feet. That's really part of the point, right? So it looks like their feet are dug in to the sand, I guess. While they're clobbering each other. Yeah, there we go. Kind of feel like I could hide the seam back here a bit. Some of this. Oh, that is better, I think. Look at that. Maybe up the middle there too, but I'm running out of sand. Let's see. Some of this from the front, maybe. Something like that. We're getting close. I might have to adjust position here a little bit, but otherwise, I'm really digging it. trying to reposition the camera while I'm filming. Sorry, guys. I know it gets shaky. Somewhere right there. Oh, now I got a bald patch over here that I can see. I need to get more of this sand for stuff like this, I think. That's the problem. That's still really fun looking. I like it. Let's move on. Let's see. Let's pull Thing out of here. Make sure there's no sand on his feet. And now for Thanos, right? Keeps dropping his sword here. I thought about not using it. I think I'm gonna just have Thanos taking a hit, because he's not the most posable figure. Just like this Hulk before I modified it. Maybe somewhere in there and change his head position. Oh, he wants to fall down now. Let me see where that's at. If I move Thanos in like this. Yeah, well, I don't love where either of their heads are at, if I'm telling the truth here. Let me try and reposition a bit. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I still don't love Hulk's head. Let me move it. How's that? Yeah, that is better. Let's try the light now. Almost feel like. There. Thanos' face wasn't visible enough. All that struggling I did to decide if I was going to keep his sword or not, you can't even see it. Let me see. And I have to change Hulk here. Try and punch upward a little bit. Let me see if I can play with this position, maybe. Maybe if I get him in a different position, this will feel better. Because I'm not loving it. Yeah, maybe something like that. I do like that better. Let's see. I definitely like it better. You could probably move on to some Juggernaut now, huh? Make sure that I get this sand off his feet. Now, I hadn't decided if I was going to use the helmet Juggernaut or the no helmet Juggernaut. So I was thinking maybe I'll do no helmet with his helmet in the shot still. There it is. I gotta find that Juggernaut. I found the Juggernaut right here. Where's his helmet? I can't use this one's helmet because it's still glued on. I've got one where the head isn't glued on anymore. Right here. I'm just not seeing his helmet in the bag. No, it is. There it is. There it is. So I was thinking I'll use that Juggernaut with this hollowed out helmet. Right? Maybe like Hulk's ripping it off here. Giving him a good clobbering. Maybe have this helmet off in Hulk's hand like that. Oh, I dropped it. Of course. It's not staying in his hand quite like I wanted. I thought that would be an easy one. Yeah, something like that. How's that look? Yeah, something like that. Not quite exactly that, but... yeah, maybe somewhere in that range, right? Get little Juggernaut kind of posed out like he's getting worked over a bit, right? I don't know exactly how that's gonna. Yeah, maybe like that. If he'll stay, he's not gonna stay. Creative with his legs here. Oh, he's still not gonna stay like that. Maybe like that. There we go. Somewhere. Just try and hide that funny leg a bit. Oh, now he wants to fall backwards. Let's see if I can turn him a bit without him losing balance. I would like that. Maybe somewhere in here. No, I just messed it up. Yeah, he ain't staying no more. There we go. There. Let's try that. Oh, yeah. That's not terrible. That leg's not amazing, but let's turn it just a little bit. Yeah, their heads are still. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That came together a little bit. Let me fix this lighting. Yeah, that came out pretty good, I think. That's not bad. Alright, I don't want to waste too much more time here. I think that's about all I wanted to cover, huh? Alright guys, I appreciate you guys coming back. As always, if you want to check me out on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook at John Wayna, W-A-Y-N-A. If you want to check out my photography on Instagram, check out my photography on Instagram at Street City Toys. Not Street City Studio, but Street City Toys. But otherwise, everybody have a great day. Keep playing with them toys. I'll talk to you again real soon.